Let me show it to you from the front. If you're going, I'm not going to mirror you. I'm doing what what the audience would actually see. And what's happening is you are gonna step your weight onto your left leg. You're gonna lift your right leg, and then your right poi is going to do basically this waist-high transition that you would do in the Chasing the Sun underneath the right leg, like that. So if you looked at it from the back, your overhand like this, and just ignoring the left hand because it just does what it normally does. The weight goes into the left leg so that you can lift the right leg. And as you come down toward the bottom of the turn, you basically reach into your crotch here. As you reach into your crotch, your hand goes under the crotch, you do the loop, you lift the leg, and then you turn to the right, opening the leg and coming out with the circle having gone back behind the leg. You're here like this. You come down toward your crotch, step into your left leg, come down toward the crotch, lift, come out underhand here. So there's a couple of different ways you can execute it, right? What I just did was where I'm turning 180 degrees from overhand on my left to underhand on my right. Okay, that's a great version of it. So instead of doing it from Chasing the Sun, you're in overhand circles, step into the left foot, lift the right leg, come out underhand on the right side, come up over the top. That's one way of doing it. Another way of doing it, which is I think what we had previously done, is if we did it more like from Chasing the Sun, where as it's coming down from the top, you come under and then come back over the top. So for that one, I'm doing more of a, if you looked at me from the side, I'm doing more of a lift to get my hand to be able to come under the butt versus the other one where I'm kicking my leg back and rotating on my other leg and coming out facing the other way. So it's the same basic technique, but I think it feels kinesthetically very different because of like with this one, you're basically planting on your left leg and you're doing a side raise. With the other one, you plant on your left leg, but then you have to turn and kick back. So I think it's very different in the end, how it feels physically. So when you're doing it from the Chasing the Sun in counterclockwise, you have to make sure your hand goes deep enough under your crotch to get the circle to happen behind your butt. When you go under with your right leg, so if you just are here like this, imagine you're doing a hip rail. I want you to try and do the hip rail and then lift the leg, do the hip rail again, under the leg with the leg lifted. And remember, when you come back in front of you, it's going back over the top when your hand gets back to the front. So when you come out from under your leg, you're here at 3 o'clock and you have to go back up. 3, 2, 1, right? 3, 2, 1, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. And then when you get back to the 6 o'clock, you lift the leg and go under. Or you come up, as you're coming up, instead of getting to the 12, when you get to the front, you sweep up over the head. You sweep up over the head. Sweep up over the head. You've done it 5 times in a row there. Beautiful. So now let's try it here with both poi. So you're in your Chasing the Sun, and we could just try once, and then we'll repeat. So not this one, but this next one, as we come down, lift the right leg, come underneath, and then come back up into your Chasing the Sun. And then not this one, but this next one, when you come down, lift the right leg under and up over the top. And not this one, but this next one, when you come down, lift the right leg and under and up over the top. And not this one, but the next one, here we go, lift the right leg, come under, and now repeat it. There's drilling it, but then there's executing it as if we're performing. So we want to remember to have nice, clean lines and really elongated body as we're doing it, and none of this like, yes, beautiful. None of this scrunching into yourself. If you wanted to come from behind, right? Because I see you coming from behind. So like if you're doing a hip rail like this, not only can you come from the front to the back, you can come from the back to the front like that. If you, ignoring this hand, if you wanted to come from the back to the front, what has to happen is at the 6 o'clock point, you have to slip your hand underneath your leg from the back. So you're gonna open your leg back behind like this, opening your leg back behind like this, so that you can get underneath here, and then do that circle in front of the leg. So if this one may show better from the front because you actually see the poi pop out. Woo! It's a thrill from coming from behind like that. So it's, again, all you do is, right, you're doing your counterclockwise hip reel, and then you're hooking it under the leg from the back to the front. Hooking it under the leg from the back to the front. And for me, I'll show you from the side view here, I swing my leg back behind so that I can then go from the back to the front when the hand comes underneath it, like that. If you start like this, and you step your left leg forward, so you're in the right position, the next step would be reaching your hand basically into your butt crack. And as you reach your hand into your butt crack at the bottom of the turn, the poi is going to start, showing you from this side. So I reached my hand into my butt crack here. The poi is going toward you. Now, as it's going toward you, I'm facing this way though. As it's going toward the side, I loop and then I bring my leg forward, right? So toward your butt crack, loop as you bring your leg forward to exit, because when it's exiting, you'll notice it comes out on the left side of my right leg from the back. So it enters on the left side here at the butt crack, and it exits on the left side in the front. Because you're under the leg. That one was bad. That one was also bad. That was not great. Oh my goodness. Lifting the leg higher can help. It's on the bottom part of the turn when it's behind you that you start, that you enter. So you're back here like this, and it's on right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. Then weight should be on the left leg, and then at the bottom of the turn, you slide your hand basically into your butt crack. Then you're gonna do the loop as you lift your right leg, hook underneath, and go to the front plane in front of your body. All while trying to look graceful. Is you could combine the two together. In your hip reel, where you come back to front and back to front. I find front to back is easier to do, but that's because my butt is so big still. Yes. Men do have extra added obstacles to be dealing with in this challenge. But do remember, the closer your hand is to your groin, like the closer your hand is in toward your crotch, the further the poi ball is from your balls. So it's the same philosophy as when you're doing a pinwheel, right? The closer your hand is to your forehead, the further the ball is from your face. It's the same thing. The closer your hand is to here, the farther it is from the balls. So feel the heat is my general recommendation. You want to really like get in there and feel the heat from your groin so that you can protect yourself